teach our people or educate them on how to live healthy and well. Health and wellness. We're happy people, we're good people, we love to do everything, including eating. And so, unfortunately, our people are more on the bigger side. The story about big bones ain't working anymore.
The first day we had this program, and we had people weigh in, and their blood pressure and their glucose were skyrocketing. And some of them have not even visited doctors because, one, they can't afford, they don't have insurance. So when they hear about their blood pressure is over 200 or their glucose is over 200, which is for some of them even over 300, that's scary.
We really have an issue, or we really have a problem in regards to our health. And that is something that we are trying to help the community with, baby steps. Faatasi and mafai Tautua has a physical fitness component, as well as a nutrition education component, and also wellness component, where we will bring in professionals in the medical field to share their knowledge and update the people on different situations such as diabetes, mental health, the dangers of high blood pressure, and so forth and so on.
The whole purpose was to change the lifestyle of our Samoan community in LA County, with spiritually, physically, and mentally, which are the three challenges that a lot of our Samoan community faces each and every day.
We've noticed is a lot of our people, our young people, are dying at an early age. We older ones are outliving them.
We just had a young lady, 47 years old, not even 50. She had a heart attack and she passed away. She's not the only one of our young ones who passed away at an early age.
I believe it's mainly because of the health style.
Our biggest problem as Samoan people is the heart attack, diabetic, a lot of problems, cancer.
There's a lot of dialysis patients, and it's all connecting with the heart, the mind, and everything. So this is pretty much the whole package that we're dealing with.
That's what this program too is really open their eyes and their mindset and their lifestyle.
We are on Facebook, so we're trying to get as much as, community or the Samoan people involved.
Another one was polysexual attack, which was another thing that wasn't so bad, but not as good as monocentric attack.
I just go walk around the church grounds. Any kind of physical activity that you can do as a group provide yourself will help. Our third priority is
take away the bad habits in our group. Smoking and drinking is the biggest, bad habits that we have. And you gotta strap yourself. That you see that you're doing something bad, try and, like Sinan brought up, think of something else.
All these things that we're posting on Facebook is going worldwide. New Zealand is seeing it, Hawaii is seeing it, and our thing is to hopefully get the majority of the Samoan population on board.
In Samoa, we introduced this program, and then they initiated that into some of their spiritual program to bring in people and exercise and eating healthy.
there's always a problem or there's always difficulty for something that is brand new when you first started. There's a lot of pride that goes in, like, I'm not big, or I don't have any health issues, and things like that. Just like anything else, you start a diet, you stop a diet, stop, go. But for the most part, we've seen that when some participants leave, there are other participants that would join on after and try it out, which has been good for the program.
The majority, the elders, it's been hard for them to get around and they're always saying that's kid stuff. But, we try to encourage, no, more so for us, because we're just sitting. We're not moving. At least we can just sit and move there.
But when people get used to it, doing stuff over and over, it becomes a lifestyle. It becomes something that they can deal with.
The lazy factor keeps coming in. Oh, that's too much work. That's too much work. Tina, you want too much from us.
We have to set in certain rules just to make sure that we are staying the course.
We're so laid back. If you're not, excuse my French, if you don't have the broom and sassa them sometime, like we do with our young kids, no, they're not gonna get up and do for hours or something.
What is your favorite exercise?
Sitting under the tent.
Do you have a wife?
Thank you.
And sometimes people will not want to do it for whatever reason, for their own reason. Perhaps they think it's not right, or that we should do something easier, but we try to challenge them as we're moving along. Thing that we're doing is done outside. We do it with early morning prayers.
Because we believe that if God is with us, that everything is possible. Through all the challenges that we may have with individuals or groups, but with God in the presence of our program, that we believe that everything will be okay.
We do the vitals, meaning your blood pressure and all that stuff. And then we get into the Zumba and all these stuff to get people working up. And then the nutrition.
Where people come in, we're certified to do these things and tell us the dangers of these types of foods and the good foods and so forth.
We think more is better. We think that the more meat, the more food, it's right. More people will come. But actually, it's not good. So we start introducing nutritional ways, like have more salad, drink more water instead of soda.
We also have the gardening program, which is awesome. I never knew how neat that would be to eat from your own labor. And that has been a blessing to us too, that we can now, most of the churches have now built their own gardening, in their backyards at the churches. What has happened also there is our gardeners would, at harvest time, would bring that out and we would share that with everybody.
For late, walo so for marolorina.
We are teaching them how to not only exercise, utilize their time wisely, but also how to eat properly.
Have less meat or eat healthy meat, because you used to have, pua'ase kulo, a lot of this meat, heavy meals.
That's the Faatasi.
Faatasi. You gotta have a pig. Okay, maybe once a year, once a quarter, but not like every kunga'i. We gotta compete who has the most food.
What I've seen is that family are coming together, working together and saying, well, let's make some good food for the kids. or let's sit down for a while and talk about our health.
I remind them constantly, what are you eating? Help out here, and help your brother, help your sister.
I think the family coming together is a success story for us.
My groups are mainly family. So they're all there in that same, their team is the whole family. But now I see so many of the young people up and exercising and paying attention to what they eat. They're pretty excited, working together with everybody and seeing results. That's what's good. It's in the back of their heads now, I have to watch what I eat because we have weigh-in, so we need to put that in, instill that in our people to just be alert, aware of what we're eating, because it's so easy to just pick up and take off.
We did good. Here comes year 2. We're gearing up. COVID-19 hits. What do we do?
Our people are people who love to come together. When we have all the different churches, this was prior to COVID, of course, but that was awesome. They love coming just to meet new people and all exercise and doing the same thing.
And that was hard because this whole thing that we're doing is done outside. The leadership was able to convert the program to a virtual format that allows us to utilize, of course, social media a little bit more, and Zoom. Not everybody knows how to use the computer. Not everybody has Facebook.
And I'm there, and I haven't seen so-and-so's team, and where are you guys? I'm coming over, and so they all perk up.
We're able to see them exercise within their own homes, and wherever, they were going hiking, they would just film themselves, and, I'd be on Zoom watching them, hello. They'd take pictures. It's just amazing, some of the trails that they've been to. We've never heard of them. Getting out there for the first time, trying new things. That's what I want to say.
I utilize those technology. Even though I don't know how to use it, I call my kids, come show me how to do this. But that has been awesome. Facebook, I do it one time and everybody gets it. And they have nowhere to hide because I see who saw the post.
If they're posting, they send me videos. It's 9:00 at night and they're wrapping up a beach walk down at Hermosa. It's so nice to see that families walking together up in San Pedro at some of the trails there, and even on PV.
Amen. Ya, June ma la ofenga lo tu. Ya, Tautua na ma o tina. O fa vai. Ta tu pe. Vai ao mal Samoan affairs. Ya mo so from we are o so ta tu.
have. You know, I have high blood pressure, diabetes, I shoot insulin, and then about 4 years ago, I was rushed to the hospital and I had kidney failure. And then I had to start dialysis. Almost every commercial you see is about a pill for an ailment. And so that's not a good sign.
God will help you develop who you need to be so that you can make changes not only in your life, but in the life of others, making a difference. That's what I love this program.
There is huge changes in our own church. I know it's hard, it's not easy work, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Tina, for Tutu, Ina, Luce, and Isa. You know, they care on us.
Many of our people are now recognizing that they need to make some changes.
Well, number one is my husband, Yona Thompson.
God has been good to be in our church.
He lost 20 pounds from this program.
What I did, I changed the way I eat, and I changed the way I do exercise. I walk a mile or two, about 3-4 times a week, but I fast until noontime every day. Then I'll eat what you call dinner in the evening, and that's it.
We start incorporating salads into our meals. We start changing, you know, I think one of the biggest problems we had in our household, we eat late. You know, it's like, 9 o'clock and then, you know, you know.
I still need to lose another 20 pounds.
Tangata o Faatasi o tangata o Tautua. E wi lava no tātou ngā due. Manatu foi se tasi le aswana fia. Tasi lava tātou lunga. Tasi le tātou ye afu ma tainama. Yo e tātou te tā puai Faatasi ma tātou ta tonu Faatasi le atua e tasi.
Pui martia si o mātou wola pe a mātou watu lunga awana. Ia lofa fisosoani Faatasi mea uma mātou te whianga i ele nei vai aso. Awari itia la o fio lo mātou te mā. I lo lava suafa Yesu. And everybody say amen. Amen.
Ia e a fio mai lo
For the future, I would hope that we've instilled this in their minds and in their hearts, you know.
We've already given you the tools. We've worked with you for the first year, the second year, now moving on to the third. This is your time. It's like letting go of your baby, you know, kind of thing. It's like you're able to walk, now walk.
And then when they lose the weight and they see the results, that's what pushes them more.
The more we stay on them and, make sure that we keep them in line and ensure that they're doing what they're supposed to do.
I believe when you read the Bible and stay in the Word, you always, in the Bible it says, take care of your temple.
Or continue where you want to reach your goal, whatever it is, whether it's 1 pound, 2 pound, or lessen on the doses for your medication.
My prayer is that we would continue, and that this movement would become so family oriented that every house is doing some type of exercise and movement and removing the bad foods.
I've taught you how to fish, now find your food, kind of thing. Find your food.